Hello. I don't know why the chat's disappeared again. So I have no idea why when it was working last time. Okay. I did not see what was said, so let me just go onto Twitch and take a look at what the chat is saying. I don't know why it won't load. It was loading last time. It was loading last time, it's just not loading now. And I just don't know why, but, I was like, it'll be fine, we won't have any problems, we have problems. I don't know why it's doing this. Well, what I'm going to do is pop out the chat from Twitch, put this on the side because it won't work, so okay. This will be fine. Okay. This works. Let's go. So now we are with Undyne and Alphys. Okay. You rip around only to find a menacing figure stalking its prey. The silhouette smiles, teeth glinting. Takes a step forward. Then another. And then another. Till it bolts for you. Okay. You can come back anytime. The shadow grabs you in a headlock. And then you feel a fist rubbing into the top of your head. No noogieing the human. Can't believe this. They're noogieing the human. Yeah! Welcome to the underground, punk. The figure lets you go, erupting with a loud, unruly laugh while you stumble backwards. Ha 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 ha, you should have seen the look on your face. That was priceless. Hey, Alphys, come over here, it's a human. Hi. Oh my god, I didn't think I was gonna meet you so soon. I'm actually not ready for this. So you must be the human that the Queen texted us about last night. Nice to meet you, I'm Undyne, and I'm Dr. Alphys. Sorry for the screaming earlier. The echo flowers probably didn't help either. Alfie, you weren't even screaming. We gotta work on that. Hey, you okay, punk? Told you the noogie was a bit much. Lighten up, human. Don't look so terrified. I'm not gonna fight you. Unless it's a fight you're looking for. Let's not. You tell Undyne you don't want to spar with her. She relaxes her fist, bringing them to her sides. Good decision, punk. You probably couldn't beat me anyway. Now I want to. Now I want to fight her. And I don't know why it's not working now. I'll probably have to just turn off the computer and stuff. That'll probably work. Doing. Okay. I don't know if that works or not. It's fine. Okay. Need to make sure I don't hit my cat with my chair. But she'll be fine. Okay. Undyne, don't be mean. It's all in good fun, just some good-natured smack talk. You know what? Maybe you can help us out. We're in the middle of some confidence-boosting exercises for Alfie here. Honestly, you're lucky you're seeing her at all. She rarely leaves her lab nowadays. Well, I mean, I just have so much to do and, hey, it's okay, it's okay. She puts her arm around the scientist, squeezing her against her side. That's adorable. I love it. I love Alfine. Adorable. Okay, so the question is, how long am I streaming for today? Last time I streamed 4 hours with 1 hour of technical difficulties and 3 hours of gameplay. I have no idea how long I'm going for. Oh well. She puts her arm around the scientist, squeezing her against her side. I'm proud of you for stepping outside with me today. You are? Of course I am. That's a huge accomplishment. Isn't that right, human? You open your mouth to speak, but Undyne slaps you on the back before you can say anything. Of course it is. Anyway, like Alfie kinda mentioned earlier, these echo flowers repeat whatever you say. So we've been using them to fire her up with positive words shouted on repeat. Like this, watch. Undyne towers over a nearby flower and takes a deep breath. Alphys is awesome and smart and passionate. Alphys is smart and Alphys is no, it's Alphys is awesome. I got them mixed up already. Alphys is awesome and smart and passionate. The flower starts yelling the same words until they fade into the swishing of the waterfalls. With a grin, Undyne turns to Alphys. Now it's your turn. Say something nice about yourself. I'm really nothing special. Just try. Alphys fills her lungs with as much air as she can, and then with a crack of her in her voice, she squeaks, I'm Dr. Alphys and I'm fine. I'm Dr. Alphys and I'm fine. Isn't that what the guy says from the human lawyer game you played? It worked for him. Maybe we need a new plan of attack. Maybe we can just try again tomorrow. I've got it. Alphys, you're passionate about all that nerdy crap you love. That's one of the reasons I think you're so great. Really, Undyne? And I think that's the key. I have to have passion behind your words. You gotta draw passion from what you're already passionate about. Like Mew Mew Kissy Cutie, and those little packaged pasta that's not pasta. Instant noodles? Yeah, that. And when you've channeled all that energy in of everything you love, then you gotta proclaim your love for the most important thing to you. Anime? Yourself. Okay, Undyne, I'll try my best. And if you get stuck, I'm sure the human can help you out. Right, punk. The headlock just gripped you and only allows you to nod. Then it's settled, and Undyne releases you. Okay, now first things first. Tell us about one of those things you like. Put everything you have into it. Okay. Well, I really love, uh, Alphys turns to you, her eyes pleading, searching for any sort of guidance. Mew Mew, kiss a cutie. You utter the words Mew Mew, but you don't get a chance to finish speaking. Mew Mew, kissy cutie is my favorite. Alphys has engaged pure geek mode. It's really touching. It's about friendship and learning to love yourself for who you are. Mew Mew has cat ears, which she's kind of sensitive about, but then she learns it's okay if she's different. That was a spoiler. Well, maybe we can watch it together sometime. Alphys and I have watched the first one like 50 times already. She really gets into it. I still can't believe you humans have giant swords. It's the best thing ever. I really, really love it. Alphys puts a hand to her chest, takes a deep breath. You feel that inside your soul, Alphys? Yes. Am I getting sick? No, that's your unbridled passion. That's love for something you enjoy. And if you enjoy it, that means it's a part of who you are. My cat is probably thinking, what the hell are you doing? Nope, she's just fast asleep. Okay. She's just dead. So if you can love a part of you, you can love all of you. Alphys jumps a bit, clutching onto your arm to ground herself. I mean, when you put it that way, now take a deep breath and shout your love for the most important thing in your world. Okay, I love. Alphys desperately glances your way, unsure of what to say. Undyne! You lean into Alphys and whisper, her nerves jolt her. She doesn't even stop to question it. Oh my god! I love Undyne. She's just like, what? I love Undyne. Wait, I don't. I mean, I do. Wait, what? Undyne, I might sorta, kinda like you, like a lot. And I'm sorry if this is really weird or this is too much. You're so cool and you're so strong and you're so confident, and I love you too. You do? Oh my god, that's adorable. Love it. Undyne gathers Alphys in her arms and squeezes her tight. That's adorable. I love this. Of course I love you, you nerd. I wouldn't be hanging out with you if I didn't like you. Yeah, it's nerdy crap, but it's your nerdy crap. So you keep loving your nerdy crap. I feel like she just loves saying nerdy crap. Relaxing her grip, she looks Alphys in the eyes, searching them for something. But, you need to learn to like yourself too. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm here for you, Alphys. Undyne. Okay, I'll do my best. That's the spirit. Oh, gee, it's about that time already. Yes, it is. There's some experiments I need to finish up, and some human history I need to review, and looping you in one more headlock, Undyne gives you a goodbye noogie. No noogieing the child. Thanks for helping me with Alfie, human. Yes, thank you. It was very helpful. See ya, punk. Goodbye. I can't do their voices too well. I can do Alphys's easier than Undyne's, but still not perfect. Which I feel like none of them are gonna be perfect, honestly. Since I'm just a beginner voice actor. You hear a pitter-patter of their steps and a chitter-chatter of their conversations bounce around across the cabin, till eventually they fade in with the static of the echo flowers. You decide to continue on. You traverse deeper through the caverns. Water droplets trickle onto your face, cooling your cheeks. Above you, all around you, the ceiling twinkles in a faded perpetual twilight. Your eyes look up, but everything is too out of reach for your gaze. Investigating the room, you come across a telescope. How convenient, this must belong to. Looks like you found my telescope. Sansy! Sans slides in next to you. Where he came from, you have no idea. Hey, kiddo. Thanks for finding this for me. By the way, I knew it was here. I just figured I'd nap a bit before finding it. So, now that we've found it, you want to use it? I normally charge for such a premium telescope. But because I know you, guess I can let you use it for free. How about it? Yeah, sure, you know what, whatever. You take a look for the telescope. Take a look for the telescope, but all you see is red. You look to the left, red. You look to the right, still red. Pulling away, you can see the world again, along with Sans' impish smirk. Sans! Heh, you know, red looks really good on you, kiddo. I think it's perfect. You raise an eyebrow at Sans, wondering what he means. Walking over to a nearby part of the river, you steal a glance at your reflection. And that's when you see it. A red ring around your eye. You shoot Sans a look, but he doesn't see it. Sans! You terrible skeleton. He's preoccupied cackling his skull off. If you would have taken a nap like I did, your eye wouldn't be so red. You splash your face with water and rub it marking off. His snickering dies down and he walks over to you. Can't help it, kiddo. You're too fun to tease. With his hoodie sleeve, he gently dries your eyes. It's soft and puffy, and it smells like snow. Oh my god! And ketchup. Once your face is nice and dry, his hand retreats into his pocket. Waterfall is actually really nice. It's pretty much like a cave. Except the rocks on the walls and ceilings are the stars of the underground. Isn't this entire area a cave, considering it's the underground? I feel like you can't- it's like a cave inside a cave. Thanks, one grind. Also, thanks for the follow, I didn't notice it before. Except the rocks on the walls and ceiling are the stars of the underground. And if you pay close attention, your soul can hear passing conversations. Some monsters even make wishes. Some wish for everyday things like a nice hat or someone to play fetch with. Others wish for deeper, personal things. Company, praise, strength, confidence, freedom. The last word leaves with an exhale, and the echo flower simply repeats it. Once we're done, he continues. Anyway, you wanna listen? Maybe you'll hear something juicy. You stay still, trying to hear something distinct from the static. Sans looms over an echo flower, examining each petal. A warm sensation tickles your soul. At first, you only hear the ever-present static. But then you hear gossamer whispers. A wish, perhaps. I wish. It grows louder and louder. I wish. Till finally the flowers surrounding you echo the words loud and clear. I wish I was the legendary fart master. You pull away, your head snapping in the direction of one Sans the skeleton and his mischievous chuckling. Why are you giving me that look, kid? You don't think it's serious? That's almost secret, triple secret code word serious. Almost. I have other code words that are way more serious. But if I told you outright, they wouldn't be super secret megalo secret code words, would they? Tell me! Whoa, wait a sec. I can't just tell you my secret code words. Those are the people I trust my soul with. Maybe if you're a good enough fart master one day, I'll tell you. Sans snorts, trying his best to hold in his laughter while you pout at him. He then shifts his gaze back to the ceiling. To be honest, this isn't the best place to make wishes. I'd show you where exactly, but I don't want to bore you. Besides, I should get going. You're making me late to my other gig. Good thing I know a convenient shortcut. Shall we? Yeah! My cat is still dead to the world. I can't believe this. This lazy kitty cat. And the chat still doesn't want to appear. The only one that will appear is the Twitch chat. Okay. Sans shuffles along towards the entrance of the next room. You follow behind until your senses are swallowed. When the world returns, you're greeted with the sound of glasses clinking and the chatter of soft conversation. Sans nudges your side, tilting his head towards the tables. I'll meet up with you soon, kiddo. Why don't you go find us a seat for now, okay? There's something I need to take care of first. I'm gonna have some tea before it gets cold. It's already cold. Deciding to follow his suggestion, you scan the room for somewhere to settle. A reserved card with the name Sans catches your attention. You take a seat just as the spotlight hits the stage at the front of the restaurant. A tall, lanky robot claims the light, the beams reflecting off the metal. I don't appreciate this. Oh, now that I don't have the chat, I can't see how long I've been streaming for. That's unfortunate. Oh well. I can probably take a guess. About 20 minutes, I'd say. Okay. Hello, darlings and gentle darlings. Sorry about the dreadful rate, but you know what they say. The anticipation can be just as delicious sometimes. After all, tonight we have someone you all know well. As much as I know you hate for me to leave the stage, I am happy to introduce our very own hilarious comic, Sans. The audience erupts with claps and cheers. And you can't stop smiling as none other than Sans the Skeleton takes center stage. Knock their socks off, Sansy. Metaton's voice is so annoying to do. It's not hard or anything, I just really don't like it. The robot exits stage right. Wait, did it say stage right or stage left? Yeah, stage right. And Sans walks up to the microphone while he peers into the crowd. Heya. The audience greets him back in a chorus of, Hiya, Sansy. Thanks for being here, everybody. You know, thought about cancelling today. I was so bone tired. But I think you'd have a bone to pick with me if I didn't make the night humorous. The crowd is a mixture of snickers and groans. But the atmosphere is a joyful one. The smiles on each monster's face are testimony to it. Heh, don't worry, there's a ton more where that came from. I'm just... hang on. 1 second, I am just... okay. My microphone is on because I'm just paranoid from last time. When I was playing FNAF Juniors. Hey, don't worry, there's a ton more where that came from. One of the audience members shouts, a skeleton? Nah, we're at MTT, guys, so it's more of a metaton. So it begins as laughter of the audience drowns the remaining silence. My, a pun using my name? Oh, yes. I really hate that voice so much. I hate it so much. Now before I get into more jokes, a serious matter we have to address. Did you know today there was a kidnapping at Toriel School? Collection of gasps scatters through the crowd. But Sans chuckles into the microphone to calm the concern. Don't worry, everything's okay. The kid woke up. Even though I've heard that one so many times from Sans, it's still just, I'm just always laughing at it. Don't know why, but I am. Okay. The audience breaks once again, the initial shock sparking into laughter, electrifying the room. Speaking of which, I started my day pretty late. Surprising, right? Well, anyone who knows me intimately knows I'm great in bed. Sans turns to you with a wink. What are you trying to say, Sans? What are you trying to say? I could sleep for days. Everyone else doesn't seem to notice where he's looking, lost in their own sea of snortles. The back and forth goes on throughout the set, and the laughter never dies for too long, bursting back to life again and again after each punchline. The smug grin stays fixed on Sans' face, regarding the crowd as his playground, and it's a playground he knows exactly how to play in. Eventually, Sans reaches the end of his set. But the rowdy laughter of the audience seems to be far from over. He raises his voice above the noise. Well, that's it for me. You've been great. Have a sensational night. The rain of cackles is met with a thunder of applause. And in the blink of an eye, he's gone. Where's Sansy gone? He isn't there anymore. But the laughter still is. It continues to ebb and flow, crashing against the walls and back into the ocean of the audience. Soon enough, the laughter fades back into conversation or chatter, and you finally have a moment to your thoughts. The events of today play a silent movie in your mind. Yeah, I love silent movies. Some parts stand out more than others. But before you can dwell any longer, someone pulls you from your reverie. Heya. Sans! You're looking kinda bonely, kid. Guess I'll just have to join ya. One sec, I'm gonna fix up my VTuber. Okay, there we go. My head is down, and I don't want my VTuber's face down, so. Takes a seat at the table, sitting across from you. Thanks for treating me to dinner, by the way. Hey! You're late! Nah, I'm kidding. Luckily, I have a special reservation because I performed tonight. This place is so uppity. Even the silverware has to be reserved separately from the table. We don't even get a mint. You stare at the tablecloth and the candle that adorns the table. The candle emits a peaceful glow, dimming the rest of the world until it's just you and Sans. Just you and Sans. Yeah! Perfect. So, what do you think of the underground? It's pretty great, isn't it? Monsters down here, the love they possess. Really makes this place feel like home. You can see it in the way they act. They really do care. Take Toriel for example. Toriel really does care about everyone, humans and monsters. She's doing everything she can to bring hope to all of monster kind, and she's compassionate towards any humans that fall down here. Undyne's pretty fiery, isn't she? Even if she's not the captain of the Royal Guard anymore. She still keeps that passion on full display. After all, she's trying to keep everyone strong and motivated. Especially. Really tries her best not to lock herself away in her lab. You can tell there's something weighing heavily on her mind. But she's pushing her research efforts in order to bring monsters back to the surface. I don't blame her. She could see everything unfold with Frisk, and she did nothing. She didn't stop it, so she is probably feeling bad. And Papyrus, well, we already talked about that. Her brother is the coolest. He just wants everyone to like him. They all seem fond of you. You've got a certain tenderness in your soul. I like that about you, kiddo. Hey, you've been really quiet. Heh. Why don't you tell me what's on your mind? Try to steady your breath and you clasp your hands underneath the table. Right now, the tablecloth is the most interesting thing. You focus on it while your mind wrestles with the idea of speaking. Say nothing. I'm glad we're friends. Well, I love you. No. I'm glad we're friends because that's going too fast. The first time I did that, he was just like, what? But when I did that last time, they're just like, what? What are you talking about? I'm just gonna save. Yep. I'm gonna save just in case. I keep forgetting to save in different spots and I'm like, oh, I have to go all the way back. Think about all the pranks that Sans pulled on you today. They spark in your soul. And soon enough, you're smiling to yourself, which sprouts into giggles, which blossoms into laughter, and a solo of laughter becomes a duet when Sans chuckles along. Kid, what's so funny? You tell Sans that you're glad you're friends and you're happy you met him. Your smile widens. Well, I'm glad I met you too. It's been fun. Hey, maybe we can do this again sometime. I mean, you're gonna be stuck here a while. You might as well make the most of it, right? Sans gets up from the table, his hand retreating back into his pockets. Well, I'm gonna get going. This place is too fancy for me. It's Metaton's hotel, though, so it's supposed to be fancy, I guess. But can you really call this a hotel? You snicker and say you don't know. You didn't receive a mint on your pillow or anything. Sans snorts, laughing with you once again. It fills you with determination. And though the laughter eventually fades, you're left with the radiating feeling of his soul smiling. Take care of yourself, kid, because someone really cares about you. What, Toriel? Does Toriel care about me? He's just gonna be like, no, it's me, you dummy. Ah, yeah, I forgot about you. You can only sit there as Sans takes his leave. And he disappears once he's far away enough. Far enough away, I don't know. But you swear as he was walking away, your soul could still feel him glancing back at you. You just wanted to be friends with the smiley trash bag? Gee, you must be really desperate. Well, if that's all you wanted, then I guess you got it. Congratulations. Nothing more for you to do. I'll be over here when you decide to change your mind. Because I'm 99% sure you will change your mind. Let me tell you something about that skeleton. He doesn't leave his soul vulnerable. I would know. I've tried to rip it apart. He hasn't worked out. I know he won't bear his soul to me. After all, why would anyone let their guard down around someone without a soul? But you and your soul, you're different. There's a trait beyond your determination that I can't quite place. I bet you anything that Smiley Trash Bag noticed it too. And if that's the case, there might be a chance for you. He just might let his guard down. You know that second chances exist in this world, right? The ability to start all over again. The power to reset, if you will. I wonder how you'll use it. 1 hour, 6 minutes on it. Anything? I love how Sam just has an entire album, just has like an entire album for him. For his friends just has one. And it's just like all of them, and then it's just got Sam, just got 4 pictures of him. And it's got, the next one, which is Kara's one. But we don't want Kara's one. I mean, why would we want Kara's one? Kara kills everyone. You finally wake after being unconscious for who knows how long. The room is quiet, save for the rustling of the golden flowers beneath you as you sit up. You sit still, taking in your surroundings. Wait, the rustling of the flowers. Though you're sitting still, the rustling of the flowers continues. It seems to be getting louder and louder as one flower in particular turns to you with a smile. Howdy! I'm Flowey, Flowey the Flower. But you already knew that, right? So, what do you think? That power is something else, isn't it? You're gonna take your chances this time. Oh, don't feel so special. You aren't the first one determined enough to have the power of reset. And you certainly won't be the last. Well, have fun. By the way, nice weapon you got there. Maybe you can try reaching that LV of 10. Flower disappears under the leaves and flower petals. You stand up, you notice something in your hand. Your fingers gently grasp around whatever it is. It's a knife. You examine it, curious as to how you got it in the first place. But a lingering presence behind you catches your soul's attention. Pulses once, a tingle radiating from your chest to your fingertips. A voice addresses you with a single word. You have no idea what it said. The sudden fluttering of your soul is too distracting. Either way, it doesn't matter. You know exactly who's behind you. In one fluid motion, you turn around and meet him. Don't you know how to Hey there, buddy. Careful where you point that thing. Much as I like to say it's nice to meet you, how about you drop your weapon and, well, my job will be a lot easier. I'm dropping the knife. I don't want it. No, I don't want it. I was having flashbacks of when I killed everyone. I was so scared. I was like, I reset everything. Didn't I? Know I did. I had everything's the same. So I was like, oh my god, I better have a choice to drop it. I was so scared. I'm traumatized now. I'm traumatized. Every time that scene's gonna happen, I'm gonna be like, am I possessed? Am I possessed? Am I possessed? Am I gonna be able to drop the knife, or am I gonna have to hold the knife the entire time and backstab Sans? The answer is I'm not possessed anymore. I can drop the knife, and I don't want the knife. I don't want it. I was so scared. So scared, honestly. That was funny. You drop the knife. The clattering of the blade echoes as it falls to the cold stone floor. And Sand's shoulders slumped to his side. There you go. Now you won't have to carry that everywhere. Feeling lighter already? I'm Sans. Sans the skeleton. So, you're a human, right? Wow. Haven't seen a human down here since, well, since the last human that fell down here. You wouldn't happen to know that human, would ya? Yeah, Frisk, we go back a long time. Actually, don't answer that. It was kind of a weird question. Nah, I knew Frisk. It's not like every human that falls into the underground knows each other, right? I mean, that would be weird. As I said last stream, there's like 7 billion humans or something, I don't know. So I don't know if we could all know each other. Anyway, I pass by here every day to check if any humans have fallen. Don't worry, kiddo. I'm not gonna capture you or anything. I'm just gonna take you to see a friend of mine. Sure she'd love to see another human. She's checked the ruins for humans herself. Lately, though, she's been pretty busy. So I've been helping her out leading humans through the ruins. Huh. That expression on your face. Are you bored? Or maybe you're just tired. I was gonna show you part of the ruins, but maybe I should take you straight to new homes so you can rest. I don't blame you. Falling is exhausting, huh, kiddo? Yeah, especially when I'm falling for your sands. Nope. I'm getting now first-hand embarrassment from saying that. I was debating whether to say that, but I said it anyway. First-hand embarrassment, second-hand embarrassment. I'm getting every kind of embarrassment from that. Come on, go be there before you know it. After all, I know a shortcut. You know, since you're tired and all. Maybe you should hold on to me. Because since you're tired and all, you should hold on to me, buddy. he can feel it too. I know that. I know he can feel it too. Shortcuts can be pretty disorienting the first time around. What do you say? Sans holds out a hand to you. Yeah! With a hesitant hand, you reach for his. You can feel sparks prickling the tips of your fingers, until finally you place your hand in his. The moment your hands touch, you feel your soul pulse. Yeah! Let's go! We're falling for him. When you bring yourself back to the moment, you notice Sans' thumb clamped down on your hand. His eyelids can only stare at the point where his hand meets yours. You wonder if his soul felt something too. As if to dismiss your thought, he loosens his grip. You nervous? Heh, don't worry. You'll be fine. Just, don't let go. But I want to see Gaster. You walk together hand in hand, and the second you both step foot through the large stone door. Wait, we didn't even have to walk. We didn't even have to hold his hand at that point. We're just walking to the shortcut with our hands together. That's funny. He's like, oh, just because you're tired, but it's not that. It's because he just wants to hold my hand. And the second you both step foot through the large stone doorway, you fall into the familiar nothingness. Dark, yet darker. You feel like you're floating and falling at the same time, weightless. You try to look at your hands, they aren't there, but you can still feel them. Your reflex is to find something to grab onto, to ground yourself. There's nothing to hold onto. There's nothing, period. But in the blink of an eye, your surroundings change. Your legs buckle as your feet touch the ground once again. You manage to steady yourself right away. The room settles in around you as you plant your feet firmly on the ground. Once you get your bearings, you realize the Sans is gawking at you. Huh. Surprised you're not even a little disoriented. Have you done this before? Sans, is that you? Hey, Tori. I got someone I'd like you to meet. Oh, is that so? She's like, oh my god, a human! A human? Oh my. She flocks to your side and you feel her very presence towering over you. Cat, are you dead? No? I think she's dead, everyone. Nope, she's breathing. She flocks to your side and you feel her very presence towering over you. Why, hello, my child. For I suppose you seem to be much older than a human child, are you not? Still, can't help but use that term of endearment. I mean, Toriel looks like she's in like her 40s, but compared to Sans, she's like thousands of years older than him, and Sans is who knows how old he is. Does that mean that Sans is like 20? He's in his 20s and Toriel is 40. I hope that is alright. I found, I have found the human. I found the human near the beginning of the ruins. Toriel's arms, fuzzy and warm, wrap around you in a protective hug. Oh, you poor innocent one. Do not be afraid, you are safe here. She lets go and you finally take note of the cozy home you're in. The smell of buttery pie crust wafts through the air, lingering on your nose. But before you can get lost in the scent, the goat lady coaxes you out of your trance with her gentle eyes. Well, I'm used to her saying I'm the caretaker of the ruins. My name is Toriel, and I am the caretaker of New Home. She's also the queen. Oh, Sans, there is absolutely no need for formalities. Do not focus on my title, my child. I'm talking too fast. I need to slow it down a bit. I am just a silly old lady who worries too much. Speaking of, please allow me to check if you have any injuries. Oh my god, if I have any injuries. Have you not seen the height of that fall? Do you really think I'm not going to have any injuries? I promise I will not harm you. She hovers her hands over you, hesitant almost, as if you're made of glass. Maybe I am. Toriel's smile grows thin and she retracts her hands. You have a few nasty bruises, my child. Did you not notice? What am I supposed to do about it? What am I supposed to do? She acts like I can actually cure it. What am I supposed to do? I just fell from Mount Ebbet. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do about it? I don't have magic. I can't, like, bruises just go on their own. What am I supposed to do? Did you not notice? You must have fallen hard. This woman, she is dumb. I feel like she just does not realize that you fall from that giant height, you're gonna have a bit more than bruises, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about it. I mean, I'm surprised I didn't break a bone. Do not worry, I can heal these quite easily. I wouldn't be surprised if I had internal bleeding. Her hands rest on your shoulders, firm and reassuring. You can feel a cool, tingling sensation as the bruises fade away. Your HP is restored. Removing her hands from you, she gives you a gentle pat on the head. There, all better. Is it though? Is it all better though? Is it all better though? Toriel, is it all better? Is it all better though? I don't know. Might be all better. I don't know. Looks like you got things taken care of here. I should get going. Oh my god, my birds are being so loud. I swear that sounds like my bird's mating call. Oh no. I'm gonna come back and they're gonna be mating, aren't they? Oh god. I'm not going over to see them. They're gonna start mating when I go over there. I don't wanna do that. I don't wanna deal with that. They can do it, I don't really care. Are you sure you do not wish to stay a little longer, Sans? I have some snail pie left over from this morning if you'd like. Nah, I'm okay. As much as Pie would like that very much. My brother gets kinda crusty without his bedtime story. Cat, what are you doing? I think my cat heard the burbs. She's like, I want your burbs, I wanna have them. What are you doing, cat? Say something for the audience. She has stage fright, it looks like. Yeah, she doesn't want to say anything. I'm just gonna take her back. 1 second, people. Cat, come on. Never mind, she doesn't want to go anywhere. She just wants to steal my seat. Okay. Interesting. I'm now sitting with a cat on my seat. Thank you for giving me my seat back. Okay. Okay. She gave me my seat back. That is nice. Does she want to leave? I don't know. Do you want to go somewhere? Yes, you do. Okay, I am back. After that little interlude thing. Okay. Your puns are always so fulfilling. I hate this so much. Kiddo, you're really spacing out there. How did you notice? Are you watching me while you're giving puns tutorial? My puns can't be that bare bones, can they? It's probably been a long day. Perhaps we should all get some rest. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that logic. Thank you for looking after the human, Sans. Have a good night. Sure thing, Tori. Night. Sans takes a few steps towards the door. Turn to watch him go. Then your soul pounds a little harder with each step he takes. It's like, he didn't say good night to me! He didn't say good night! How dare he? How dare he not say good night to me? I don't appreciate this. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate him not saying good night to me. Okay, I don't. Wasn't he gonna say good night to you too? Or did he already say good night to while you were spacing out again? The pounding recedes into the background as Sand stops to look back at you, and you feel something flicker in your soul, if only for a millisecond. Take care of yourself, kid. Because someone really cares about you. Right, hang on. Does his thing look different? Nope. Okay. I'm just going crazy apparently. So I'm just like, doesn't his writing look different? And Sans takes his leave. Toriel squeezes your hand affectionately. Well, my child, tomorrow I will be at the ruins on royal business. I apologize I cannot be with you on your first day here. But worry not, the monsters will not harm you. I'm sure that you will get along just fine with everyone. Perhaps you'll become good friends with some of them. For now, however, you should get some rest. It's been a long day, has it not? Come, I will show you to your room. Toriel takes your hand and leads you down a hallway. All along the hallway are golden flowers. They're similar to the ones that broke your fall earlier. Once you both reach the end of the hallway, Toriel stops at the last door and leads you inside. Here you are. Please make yourself at home. There are some pajamas on the bed that you can change into. She gestures to the neatly folded stack of pajamas at the foot of the bed. I can wash your clothes so you have something to wear tomorrow. Also, you'll find a special treat when you wake. She embraces you once again, swaying. I need to read and actually pay attention to what it's saying. She embraces you once again, swaying in a with. She embraces you once again, swaying with you in a silent lullaby. I know it can be daunting being in a new world without anyone you know. Nah, I'm fine. Oh, perhaps I can tell you a bedtime story to put you at ease. Go ahead and change into the pajamas. I will be right back with some hot chocolate. I don't even know if my Toriel voice is actually good. I can't tell. Toriel steps out of the room, leaving the door open just a crack. You kick off your shoes and change to pajamas. setting aside your clothes at the foot of the bed. Then you clumsily climb into bed and pull the blanket over you. Eventually, yeah, eventually it's like she's just left me basically. She's like, eventually she comes back. Eventually. A handful of mini marshmallows sits atop a dollop of whipped cream. She hands it to you and you take a sip. The rich, warm chocolate makes you feel like you're drinking a comforting hug. If you're settled, my child, I've brought a story to read to you. It's called The Little Snail and the Big New Town. Toriel tucks the covers around you so you're nice and snug. She then sits on the edge of the bed. Once upon a time, there was a little snail that moved to a big new town. At first, the snail was scared. They didn't know what they wanted to do in this new place. And the snail felt very lonely. But one day, the snail met some very nice friends. They made them feel very welcome. They even met a special friend whom they grew very close to. With these newfound friends, the little snail wanted to explore everything. They watched a movie, they had a picnic in the park, they even got to watch fireworks on top of a building. And though the town was still very big for a little snail, the snail didn't feel so lonely anymore. The end. Really? I'm not a child, Toriel. I do not need a bedtime story. Or if you're gonna read me a bedtime story, read me a book from That's Not My thing. That's Not My Robot, maybe? I don't know. Or That's Not My Lion, or I don't know, what are some other ones? I only have That's Not My Robot, so it's my favorite book. With a smile, Toriel closes the book. I hope you enjoyed the story. Was the story too childish? Or perhaps you've already heard this one. I'm not sure if these books still exist on the surface anymore, though it is possible. Oh, here I am worrying I might have bored you. You're probably just dozing off. I know you're probably too old to listen to bedtime stories, but I thought it would help you feel more at home. For now, please try to get some rest. I will be here if you need me. Good night. Good night. After you finish the hot chocolate, Toriel takes the empty mug from you. Standing up, she places the storybook on the shelf. Then she picks up the clothes you left at the foot of the bed. Sweet dreams, my child. Yay! Let's go to sleep and dream about Sans. I love how my VTuber just spazzes out when I drink my tea. Okay, that was nice. Anyway, nice little break for my voice. The lights linger a little longer, but with a flip of a switch, they're out. And the sound of the door closing signals Toriel's leave. A wave of exhaustion washes over you and you finally allow sleep to claim you. Yeah! Your chest throbs, stings. You reach out to touch it, to quell it. But you feel a line carved into your hand, deep and burning. Try to reach for your chest with your other hand, and it plunges into a cool, calm pool of water. You take a breath, but no air rushes in. Then you feel so warm your body squeezed tight. And it sounds like the pitter-patter of rain. And it smells like fallen snow. And the smell and taste of bitter iron cuts through the comfort, flooding your senses. No, Flowey, you little prick! You feel the world slip out from under you, only to reconnect seconds later. You've taken the blankets with you on your trip to the floor. It's the middle of the night. At least it feels like it's the middle of the night. It's hard to tell when the sun is nowhere to seek through. My god, Flower, you little prick! You killed Sans! Terrible! Nothing seems out of the ordinary. But then the aroma of butterscotch and cinnamon awakens your senses. My child? Mom, this bitch killed Sans! This bitch of a flower. I'm gonna tear him from petal. You realize that Torio is also in the room. She sets something down on the bookshelf and makes her way over to you. My child, are you alright? You have an affinity for falling, do you not? Yeah, I do. I really do. First I fell into Mount Ebott, then I fell for sands, then I fell off my bed. What am I gonna fall off of next? She kneels by you, scooping you into her arms. Did you have a nightmare? Well, obviously. Or did I wake you? I'm sorry if that is the case. She lets go and moves to sit on the edge of the bed. You follow her, your legs dangling over the sides. My child, I worry about you. Why? Why do you worry about me? I'm just a child who's fallen out of the world. It's fine. I'm a Minecraft person. I fell out of the world. My child, I worry about you. You've spaced out quite a bit since you've arrived. Why? I can't talk anymore. Spaced out quite a bit since you arrived, and now it seems your dreams cause you to launch yourself from your bed. She cups your face with her hand, her fur warming your cheeks. Then she returns her hand to her lap. Is there anything you wish to speak about? I dreamed I was killing everyone. The words stumble out of your mouth without order, without rhythm. Toriel inhales, pressing her lips together. My innocent one, it is only a dream. It isn't real. Are you worried that you're going to do such a thing? She reaches towards your face again, only to hesitate and bring her hand back to her lap. You know how I see this? I see this as an intrusive thought. A thought that pops into your head out of nowhere. But it doesn't make you a bad person just because you thought about it. Worrying about it means that you care. It means you have good in your soul. That sort of action is a choice, my child. It is a choice you have to actively, deliberately make. So please do not worry about too much. Do not worry too much about such things. It was a nightmare and nothing more. And I promise you'll never have to defend yourself in a fight against a monster. I'll make sure of it. She hugs you tighter, her hand rubbing the back of your head as she pulls you even closer to her. But what about noogieing? Can you tell Fishface to leave me alone? I'll always be here for you if you need me. For the second thought, you wrap your arms around her. All is calm. The arms circle her as best they can, embracing her protection. There, everything is alright. You are safe. You breathe a sigh. She eventually releases you, her eyes searching yours, taking care not to frighten you. Her hand alights on your cheek. Try to get some sleep, alright? You can rest for a couple more hours before the day begins. You nod and climb back under the covers. Toriel gets up from the bed and nuzzles your forehead, drawing the blankets over you. Oh my god, that would feel so nice, her nuzzling, because she's a goat. She has fur. I now want to feel a goat nuzzling me. Or go to work and be like, yo, where's a goat that can nuzzle me? Since I work with animals. Rest well, my child. Rest well, my child, before I kill you. Go to sleep. I will make sure that you forever stay asleep. You hear her footsteps trail away. The closing of the door punctuates her leave. After a few breaths, you fall back asleep. It's morning when you wake. At least it feels like it's morning. It's hard to tell when the sun is nowhere to see through. Your body feels well rested, continuing to sink into the soft mattress in hopes of staying there. As you glance around the room, you notice something on top of your bookcase. Pulling off the covers, you slip out of bed. There's a plate with a slice of pie. The aroma of butterscotch and cinnamon mingles in the air. Right next to it are your clothes, washed and folded with a note on top. It says, "Be good, alright?" No, I won't be good. I will kill everyone. No, I won't. Please don't. Please don't think I'm gonna kill everyone. That's what I dreamt about. I don't want to do it now. I'm traumatized from killing everyone. And having to spend so long trying to figure out how to stop it. Wait, hang on. I still have a cheat sheet, I'm pretty sure, in one of my drawers. I have no idea where it is though. I needed it, I could find it, but I don't really need it at the moment. But I just made a cheat sheet for all of sounds as attacks since way too many to remember. Yeah, so I just made a cheat sheet for it. No, is it this paper? What's this paper for? Yeah, no, what does this say? It's something. It's not a cheat sheet, but I don't remember what it is. Just a random piece of paper. Ah, it's this one. Okay. I just have a random dog training guide on my desk. That's just gathering dust. I don't know why. Probably because I can't be bothered putting it away somewhere. You carefully set aside the note and change into your clothes. They're soft with hints of linen and lavender. But a medley of butterscotch and cinnamon pie calls to you. Save it. You don't know how long you're gonna be without food. Actually, never mind. Screw it, I'm eating it. It's time to eat the pie now. Delicious harmonies of warmth and spice melt into your mouth. Because we're going to Grillby's anyway, so it's fine. I'm just gonna eat it now. Just then you feel this faint presence of someone's soul buzzing about. Slip on your shoes and step into the hallway, curious of whom it could be. Oh, hang on. Glancing around, all you see are the golden flowers among the grey tones. There isn't anyone here. You decide to walk down the hallway until you reach the foyer. And with each step you take, the energy of the soul's presence gets more and more boisterous. Until finally it booms loud and clear. Lady Asgore must have left already. I'll just go ahead and... Oh my god! Is that... That must be. It is! Oh my god! Hello, human! It is nice to meet you. I, the Great Papyrus, Captain of the Royal Guard, have been expecting you. I've been awaiting this very moment since yesterday. Do not worry, I am not here to capture you. I'm only here on very important royal business. I was watering the flowers. My brother Sam was supposed to be here with me. He told me he'd introduce me to you. However, he was napping all night and into the morning as usual. Who needs 7-hour naps at night? Are you awake, human? Your eyes are glazed over without focus. Well, I've got just the thing to wake you. But first things first, would you care to go on a date with me? And by date, I mean friendly friends date, as friends. Wait, we can't have a friendly friends date unless we're friends first. I will correct this immediately. Human, will you be my friend? Yeah, we're friends now. Hangout start. With that, Papyrus snatches your hand and runs out the door with you in tow. Oh my god, okay. That hurts my throat if I do it for too long. It really dries it out quick. Oh god. But it's fun to do, it just tires it out a lot faster. The world changes around you, turning into a wonderful wonderland of snow framed by the tall pine trees. Surprises you how it got so cold so quick. Papyrus opted to take you on a boat ride to get here, and the whole time the skeleton rambles about your surroundings. As the boat finally drifts to a stop, Papyrus leaps out and gestures around him. Here we are! Thank you, mysterious river person, for going out of your way to drop us off here. You thank the river person as well and step off the boat, your feet crunching into the freshly fallen snow. The footed figure simply nods. Tra-la-la, don't let the moment pass. Take a chance. And they push off, the boat rejoining the flow of the river. Papyrus bumbles around you, buzzing with excitement. Welcome to Snowdon. I hope you like puzzles, human. It is customary for for monsters to bombard humans, with lots of riveting puzzles of all shapes and sizes. But today I thought it would be fun to begin with a maze. Do not worry, I will be with you every step of the way. However, that does not mean I will give anything away. This way. Nyah! Heh. You seem very unamused, but worry not, for my puzzles are very exciting. I will show you. I don't doubt you, Papyrus. I don't know, I don't have a choice in this, but I would be excited. You stick close as he leads the way. Despite his energy pouring out in spades, he takes extra care to guide you. The trees begin to overtake the path, until finally the path branches. Papyrus's marching comes to a halt. Well, human, prepare to be impressed and thoroughly bamboozled. I give you the labyrinth of twisting confusion, crafted and created by yours truly. Take all the time you'd like to solve it. And if you get stuck, you could talk to me for encouragement. But know this, I will not reveal the correct answer. So, human, which way would you like to go? Right. You tell Papyrus you'd like to go right. Very well, human, this way. Right, left, straight. And he risks you way down the path you choose. You make your way along the snowy trail, with trees stretching out in front of you. Eventually, you reach another fork in the road. Here we are at another decision. Which way shall you go? Tell Papyrus you'd like to go left. Say no more, human. Left we shall go. And the two of you are racing through the maze again. Papyrus keeps an eye on you the whole way as he jogs by your side, leading you to the next area. You come to a halt as the trail branches once again. You feel Papyrus' soul skipping with excitement. Here we are, human. The final part of this maze. I saved something a bit more challenging for the end. This time there are 3 possible paths. So which path would you like to take? Tell Papyrus you'd like to go straight. Very well. Shall we? Papyrus guides you down the path he picked, taking care so you don't get lost. You both walk a little further through the area until Papyrus stops once again. He dashes a little ahead of you and throws his arms into the air. Wowee! You managed to find your way out of the labyrinth of twisting confusion. I knew you could do it. I must say, I am impressed with your maze-solving abilities. How did you solve the maze so quick? You blazed through without blinking an eye. I would hate to think I wasted your time. Perhaps the maze was too easy for you. I do have one more puzzle, one more obstacle. However, I warn you that it is very, very challenging. I hesitate to show it to you, but perhaps it will alleviate your boredom. I suppose we won't know until we try. Right this way, human. You follow Papyrus until you reach a destination. A long bridge. We have arrived. Please wait here while I go and set things up. You see, I wasn't expecting to have to use this one, so I need a moment to prepare. Papyrus hurries across the bridge, eventually making it over to the other side. Can't really make out what he's doing. Okay, you can walk across the bridge now. Step onto the bridge and start making your way across. The bridge feels oddly stable. It looks like a rickety old wooden bridge, but feels like solid stone. A gust of wind blasts you from below. You wonder just how high up you are. And stop. Perfect. Just stay right there. Aw, the annoying dog. Some bikes and some beers and a dog. Oh my. They descend from above, blocking your path to the other side. Take a step back from the traps. I present to you the Gauntlet of Deadly Terror. Worry not, human. Despite the name, I assure you it is absolutely safe. Is it safe, bro? Is it safe? It's not safe. You forget I am human. I am not as strong as skeletons. And minus a spike ball and spear. There might be fire somewhere too. These obstacles can be deadly based on perspective. On the other hand, the dog is not deadly, just annoying. All you have to do is say the word and it will activate. Get ready, because I am about to do it. Maybe this puzzle is too easy for you as well. Yes, that's right, I have standards. This puzzle is too direct, no class. It will surely bore you. Besides, I forgot what the word is to start. Roopsie doopsie, you idiot! It's start, isn't it? The word is start. Oh, for God's sake, Papyrus. The traps swing wildly back and forth. It's okay, human, I'll stop this. Correction, I'm working on stopping this. Just don't panic too much, or at all, really. I'll find a way to shut this off. A moment, please. Papyrus dashes off to who knows where. The spike ball swings towards your head. Shoot. Swiftly duck as the spike ball swoops over your head. Any slower and you know it wouldn't be pretty. But the moment of rest doesn't last long. A spear pierces through the air. For a running start, you slide under the spear. The spearhead nearly scratches you, but you slip by unscathed. Force out a sigh, clutching your racing heart. But the deadly traps keep barreling towards you, and they don't look like they're stopping anytime soon. There's only one way out of this. Get off the bridge now. But how? You nod to yourself, committing to your decision. plan to tackle this gauntlet head on. You're filled with determination. Pushing off the balls of your feet, you launch into a sprint. A fire approaches you and you leap into the air. The flames lap at your feet as you hurl yourself ahead. Tumbling forward, you curl up and lay low as the spiked ball swings overhead. Scramble back up, and another spear darts at you, but you narrowly sidestep in time. Each successful dodge fires up your soul. Your focus zeroes in, trying to figure out what's coming next. But all you know is that with each step, you're closer to the other side. You're so close. No! But you feel something on top of you, and all of your momentum comes to a grinding halt. Screw you, annoying right dog. A small right dog dangling from a rope sits on top of your head. Seems quite pleased with himself, his little tail wagging. It seems he won't leave you alone unless you interact with him. Ah, no. Hang on. You reach out to pet the dog. Still balancing on your head, the dog rolls over for belly rubs, which you happily give. His weight isn't much, just as much as a small dog, but it's too much weight for the stone you're standing on. It gives way, and you fall through. The winds wrap themselves around you as you plummet, dragging you towards the ground far below. Falling. That's right. You're falling. See, this is the thing. I keep falling. I fell down Mount Ebbet. I fell for sands. I fell off my bed. Now I fell off a bridge. How many more things am I gonna fall off? You wonder how far you'll have to fall before it all ends. But then your entire being is pulled out of your body with a firm, decisive motion. The cold air of Snowdon fills your lungs as you gasp at the sensation. I'm blue now. The winds stop. Somehow you're floating. You feel something, someone lifting you up by your own soul. And gravity shifts to throw you back up. The world zips past you, the wind rips across your form, until you crash land onto the other side of the bridge. The snow on the ground bursts from the impact, blanketing over you. Blanketing over you as it lands. You roll, wrapping yourself up in a snow blanket until you finally stop. For a moment, all you can do is lay on your side. Surprisingly, you're not dead. And you feel the area around you. Yep, that's definitely solid ground. Your hands grasp whatever broke your fall. You can feel cold mounds of snow in front of you, along with thick cloth. Hey, seems you're not the only one tucked into this snowbed. Sans! Oh, that's adorable. Lying beside you is that bag of bones named Sans the Skeleton. You can feel the rise and fall of his ribs, oddly enough, as he chuckles. Wait, your hands are on his rib cage? Oh no, you clutch your hands to your chest, your cheeks warming up, and Sans just keeps on laughing. Watch your step, kiddo. You're lucky I was around to pull you back to safety. At that statement, you place a palm to your own chest. Seems your soul has already settled back into your body. You give Sans a curious look, and you realize you're a lot closer to his face than you originally thought. You can't bring yourself to get up or turn away. Yeah, I got it! I got the picture! Sans doesn't seem to be moving away either. The only thing you can manage is a small thank you. Sans chuckles again, reaching out to brush some snow off your face. It's no problem. You both stay that way for what feels like the longest second. Your eyes lock with his, and you feel your soul slowing down, then speeding up, then slowing down, as if trying to sync up with the thrumming in the air. Feel something warm climbing its way up your nerves until it's absorbed by your chest, and you snicker. Tell Sans you love how he moves you. Heh. Skeleton bursts into a fit of chuckles, his bones rattling. You made him laugh. That fact alone warms your heart with love. Something inside you wants to continue making him laugh and smile. Something inside you wants to continue to make him happy. All at once, the warmth that was absorbed by your chest ignites into flames inside your soul. You almost forget how cold it is. Good one. His laughter dies down and his smile softens a little as he looks at you. I'm not gonna let you fall, kid. I'd be solely responsible if anything happened to you. So don't get too close to the edge, okay? You feel your stomach drop a bit, your lips fin to a tight smile. Only response you can manage is a small nod. Human? Sans! You look to the side to see none other than Papyrus staring slack-jawed at the both of you. How long is he standing there? When did he come back? When did he just never leave? He's just hiding. He's like, I feel so bad for this. He's just guilty for just leaving us. When did he come back? Did he see everything? Well, I think I should leave you alone for now. You all look around the snow to face the flustered skeleton proper. Ask Papyrus not to leave. Sans doesn't even move an inch. Pushes his eye sockets against comfy, sinking further into the snowy ground. Bro, it's okay, we just... No, I will give you both adequate space. I insist. Besides, I just remembered. I have to water the flowers in the throne room. Have fun. Goodbye. And Papyrus spins away like a frantic top that's brimming with excitement. Oh my god. 1 second, people. Okay. And Papyrus spins away like a frantic top that's brimming with excitement. Turn back to Sans chuckling once again. Heh. Isn't my brother the coolest? Sans stands up and offers his hand to you, which you take to help yourself up. Not surprisingly, his mitten-covered hand is warm. Then, without a word, Sans lets go. His hand retreats into the safety of his hood pocket, and your hand feels emptier. But somehow your soul still feels warm. It's a slight tickle of warmth, like a hand over your heart. Oh my god, that's adorable. But it's there, you can feel it. You decide to let it be. I bet you're tired from running around. You hungry? Yeah, I know, just a place. He begins walking ahead and you follow suit. Eventually falling into the unknown with him. The lingering scent of snow and pine dissolves into the aroma of grease and sandalwood smoke. The frigid air that once pricked your skin melts with the fireplace's warmth. The patrons are engaging in delightful chatter as the smell of food and drinks entices you. Sans nudges you with his elbow. For a shortcut, huh? Turns his attention to the patrons, greeting the room with a lazy shrug. Hey everyone. You trail behind him as he makes his way over to the bar. Various monsters turn to greet him as he walks by. Hey Sans. Hi Sans. Greetings Sans. Hiya Sansy. Sans, weren't you here this morning? This morning? Nah, couldn't have been me. I could barely get my acetabulum out of bed. A collective snickering burst from the group. Sansy, save that for the show. Worried or turn up bone dry? Relax, they got a ton of material for tonight. A skeleton. And the bar transforms from snickering into scattered wheezing, chortling, and head shakes. Oh my god, I'm getting texted. I'm getting bombarded by texts. Okay. Okay, there we go. And the bar transforms from snickering into scattered wheezing, chortling, and head shakes. For a playful little wink, Sans motions to one of the bar stools. Here, get comfy. You climb onto the stool and take a seat. Oops, watch where you sit. Sometimes weirdos put whoopee cushions on the seats. Stop talking about yourself like that, buddy. Anyway, let's order. What do you want? It makes no difference at all, but I don't know. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Sans flags down a humanoid flame monster behind the bar. Grilby will have a double order of fries. Ah, the crackling. Grilby nods and retreats into the back room. It's a little quieter without the sound of crackling flames. Somehow he isn't setting the wooden floor on fire. Sans interrupts your gawking. So, did you have a great time with my bro? Yeah, my brother is the coolest. You'd be cool too if you wore that costume all day. He's captain of the royal guard, so does that mean that I should make a costume like that with Papyrus and be like, Sans, I'm cool too, I wear this all day. Which, in my opinion, is very impressive. The warmth returns as the bartender emerges from the back room. After setting the plates down in front of you, Grilby goes back to cleaning glassware. The golden fries are precariously piled. Not a single fry looks soggy. Savory smell invites you to pop a few of them into your mouth. But before you can do so, Sans dangles a bottle in front of you. You want some ketchup? No! Shake your head in a no, thank you. Sans shrugs. Well, more for me. In one fluid motion, he tips the bottle into his grin and glugs down the tomato red. It doesn't even dirty his teeth. Setting the bottle down, he eyes you with a hint of curiosity. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you something. There goes Grobby's. Oh, the lights are... It's lighting him up! The light dims around you, except for a spotlight that shines above you both, and the world fades away just a bit. None of the bar patrons seem to notice or acknowledge a change in mood. Maybe it's just your imagination. You focus hard on the skeleton sitting next to you. He simply smiles the same smile. Do you know about resets? No? But it's a pretty simple concept. It's the ability to relive things you've already experienced, to go back and do something over. So you don't know about it? Honestly, I don't know how true it is. I have hunches. Theories, but that's it, nothing concrete. I think in order to have that special power, you have to have a little something called determination. Monster souls don't have determination. I mean, we are determined, but we don't have determination coursing through our souls. Human souls, on the other hand, human that came here before you had plenty of determination. Sometimes I'd notice them exploring the underground like they've seen it before. And your soul, well, I'm sure you've got more determination than me, considering I don't have any. Wouldn't that be something, though? You and I already knew each other from another timeline. Sans trails off, I like studying you. Somehow you feel his gaze on your soul, like hands gently turning your heart over. Eventually, the sensation fades. Well, I'm sure I don't need to freak you out with my theories. Probably overrun by everything else going on. Falling into the underground, surrounded by monsters, falling off a bridge. Don't blame me for being on edge. Don't worry, Ro, you're safe. After all, didn't I promise you I'd look out for you, kiddo? He's trying to catch me out. He's trying to catch me out. He didn't promise anything. What promise? Heh, nothing gets past you, huh? Made a promise to Tori that I'd protect you. And I think I've been doing a pretty good job so far, huh? Sans pauses a moment, mulling over his next words before speaking again. He tried to catch me out. I'm not that dumb, Sans. I've done this before. I'm not going to do that again. Look, I hate making promises, but if it makes you feel any better, I'll promise that to you too. Technically, it's just the same promise, but a little more personalized. Sound good? Hopping off the bar stool, he looks to you with open arms, inviting you into a hug. I promise to look out for you, kiddo. Hug him, even though he's got his whoopee cushion, I'm gonna hug him anyway. You hop down from the bar stool and take a moment to look at him, your hands fumbling at your sides. Then you take a chance and wrap your arms around him. Sans bursts into laughter and you push him away with a snort. Heh, whoopee cushion and a hoodie. That's a new gag I'm working on. Thanks for testing it out. Now, what do you say we get out of here? I actually have a favor I need to ask you. He nods to Grubby behind the counter. Thanks, Grubby, put it on my tab. Thanks, Grubs, put it on my tab. Then he shuffles towards the door and you follow him out. As you walk along the river, you immediately notice the absence of the glistening white snow of Snowdon. Wait, hang on. Right, of Snowdon. You can hear the rushing water watching as it cascades over the many ledges that line the caverns. Your footsteps seem to hush the whispering static lingering in the air. You walk a little further, eventually reaching a small station. It's reminiscent of a lemonade stand or a hot dog stand. Welcome to Waterfall, and my second sentry station. He leans against a sentry post and flushes the laziest jazz hands at you. Pretty neat, huh? So, about that favor, I'm actually looking for my telescope. I was hoping you could help me find it. I know it's somewhere here, and we can cover more ground if we split up. Why don't you look for it up ahead? I'll look for it right here. Stan stands behind in the sentry post, eye sockets barely keeping open. Yep, you go on ahead. I'll let you know if I find it. You look, I sleep. That's what it's called. You look, I sleep. Okay, fine. And he slumps over the counter, face down. Upon closer inspection, you can hear snores rumbling from his skull. You decide to press on without him. Hey, hey, hey. Voice snaps at you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. A dummy shoves themselves in front of you. cotton spilling from the seams of their torso. Aha! I finally found you, human. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Oh no, it's a fearsome ghost and a dummy. I'm doomed. That's right, you're doomed. Doomed, doomed, doomed. I'm not scared of you humans. Not like my cousin, also a ghost and a dummy. He's a shy sort. He wanted to catch a glimpse of the human that had fallen into the underground. He was gonna hide and watch you. But then you never showed up. He couldn't take that rejection, broke his ethereal heart. The least you could have done was pass by his room in ruins. You may have ignored him, but you ain't ignoring me. Your breath catches in your throat as your soul leaps out. Ha! Ha ha ha! You're trapped in this encounter now. Trapped, trapped, trapped! Dummies, attack! Oh, that's right, I fired them. They were useless. Well, how about dummies that aren't garbage? Robot dummies, attack! Yeah, you fired those ones too. Oh yeah, I got rid of them too. They were even worse. Well, that just goes to show you can't count on friends. The only thing you can count on are knives. You only have one knife. Wait, I forgot to take my knives with me. You know what? Forget it, forget it, forget it. It's not worth it. I'm not supposed to be fighting you anyway. The dummy floats away. Well. But you're still in the encounter? If you're still in the encounter, who else is here with you? You examine your surroundings. And the presence of your own soul catches you off guard. It's surreal to see your soul outside of you like this. You want to reach out and touch it, but you refrain. Still, you wonder what else your soul contains. Sand said your soul had something called determination, and Flower said he had more than just determination. Maybe in an encounter, you'll be able to understand your soul better. Try to relax, breathing in through your nose and out through your pursed lips. Soon enough, you feel the protective wall of determination fade just a little. When it does, it reveals the core trait that embodies you most. A tenderness blows a gentle breeze in your chest, and that breeze tickles its way up and across your cheek. Cools the fiery determination into something calmer. Outside of this encounter, you know that everyone deserves a gentle approach. Everyone deserves a chance to be understood. You want to be that beacon, that lighthouse in the storm called life. But you try to remember to be the same beacon for yourself. As your soul glows, it seems to dim the rest of the encounter. It's mesmerizing. A quiet gasp joins your reverie. And Santa's skeleton becomes visible, lit by the gentle glow of your soul. Looks like he's wide awake now. No wonder the encounter didn't end. Santa's pulled in too. He can't bring himself to say anything. Neither can you. You're both too entranced by the very culmination of your being. As it suspends itself in the air, pulsing strong with kindness. Feel each pulse that sinks with each breath you take. Sans brings his hand to his chest. Next thing you know, your soul retreats, colliding into you, and the encounter ends. The cool, damp air of the caverns cues you into the change in surroundings. Sans stands in front of you, but he can't even look at you. He's embarrassed! You call his name. Kiddo? And he finally snaps out of it. Hey, why don't... Hang on. Why don't you explore Waterfall for a bit? I'll catch up with you. Oh my god. He's just embarrassed. He's done. He's probably gonna go teleport back to his room and just be like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Where you can say anything to him is gone. Your soul feels something's missing, but right now there's nothing you can do. You decide to keep moving. You continue on through the waterfall caverns, and the rushing and crashing of the falls calms and quiets to a whisper. The silent sounds of static shuffle through the air. Soft glow emanates from the rocks and water in a strange, faded luminescence that dances across every surface. Stop to admire the blue light as it reflects off your skin. Just then a voice rings out. I'm great and this is me yelling about how great I am! I'm great and this is me yelling about how great I am! You observe your surroundings, but you don't notice a soul. Another voice, meeker in tone, mumbles across the water. I'm great and, I'm great and, You could have sworn the voice was right next to you, and that's when you noticed the flowers. All over the marsh are blue flowers. Some are growing by the water, some along the cabin path. They glow with that same faded luminescence. You notice two of them that continue to repeat the words you just heard. I'm great, it's me yelling about how great I am. I'm great and, But eventually the voices fade away as the flowers gossip to both each other and no one in particular. You remain still, listening to the whispering as it blends in with the babbling of the water. But then you hear another flower softly speak up above the static. Hi, hein, you. You tiptoe around, trying to find the flower. Hi. Behind you. You whip around only to find a menacing figure stalking its prey. The silhouette smiles, teeth glinting. It takes a step forward, and then another, till it bolts for you. The shadow grabs you in a headlock, and then you feel a fist rubbing into the top of your head. Nyah! Welcome to the underground, punk! The figure lets you go, erupting with a loud, unruly laugh while you stumble backwards. Ah, ha 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 ha! You should have seen the look on your face. That was priceless. Hey, Alphys, come over here. It's a human. Hi. Oh my god, I didn't think I was going to meet you so soon. I'm actually not ready for this. So, you must be the human that the Queen texted us about last night. Nice to meet you. I'm Undyne, and I'm Dr. Alphys. So sorry for all the screaming earlier. The echo flowers probably didn't help either. Alfie, you weren't even screaming. We gotta work on that. Hey, you okay, punk? Told you the noogie was a bit much. Lighten up, human. Don't look so terrified. I'm not gonna fight you. Unless it's a fight you're looking for. Let's spar. You tell Undyne you want to spar with her. Wait, seriously? Her entire stance changes. She bends her knees and pulses into the ground. Ooh, spear of justice. Her eye glistens as if reflecting your very determination. Wait, hang on. What? You want a showdown, huh? Finally, I've been looking for someone to spar with. But Undyne, we shouldn't fight the human, remember? Don't worry, Alphys, I won't treat the human like an enemy. This will just be a friendly spar. That I'll win. Undyne digs her heel behind her, hunching down and smirking at you. Alright, punk, let's see what you're made of. Without so much of a ready, set, go, she lunges at you. You duck just in time. Her attack barely grazes the top of your head. Hey, nice dodge. But let's see you take a swing at me. Give me all you've got. You gently pet Undyne on the head. You feel her flinch out of your reach. What the heck? Oh my god, stop petting your sparring partner. That's not how this works. She heaves a heavy sigh, her shoulders rolling forward. You can't say you want to fight me and then pet me instead. Undyne grabs your hand and molds it into a fist. See? Fist, swing, and I'll dodge said fist. You got that, punk? Okay, let's have a real spar. Undyne, Alphys. Papyrus comes rushing in. Only to pass everyone completely and crash into some tall grass. Papyrus! He gets back up and joins the group. Forgive me for interrupting, but I have some very pressing and important news. What's up, Papyrus? We already know there's a human in the underground. You're kind of late on that. No, it doesn't concern the arrival of the human, but it does concern the human. Be prepared for this piece of news will be hard to believe. Ahem. The human likes sands. The human likes sands. What? Really? What do you mean the human likes Sans? Do you mean like a friend or more than a friend? Why Sans is lazy as hell. I mean exactly what I mean. It was quite the reveal. The human fell off the bridge of Snowdon. However, instead of falling and splattering on the ground, The humans zipped through the air and crashed into Sans. They seem to be laying next to each other for a while. Papyrus, there's an announcement. They seemed to be laying next to each other for a while. I ran up to the two of them to make sure no one was injured. But then I saw quite a scene once I reached them. Those two were having such a moment. Sure, they were just laughing with each other, but there was something more in the air. Truly, the human has some feelings for Sans. As friends, as more, who knows? But it was certainly soulmate material. Oh, that's so sweet. I hope he turns out to be your soulmate. The human loves Sans. Urgh. The memory of Sans' laugh warms your heart and your cheeks with love. And embarrassment. Right now, mostly embarrassment. Do not be shy, human. I approve of you as a soulmate for my lazy brother. You solved all of my puzzles, and you're my friend. You most certainly meet all of my requirements for him, but I think you might need to practice how you approach him. Fear not, for I am an expert in soulmates. I snagged this soulmate guide from the library. Wait, hang on. Ah, he does say library, not the library. May I see it? Papyrus hands the book over to Alpha. She briefly flips through the pages. Oh, this might be useful in combinations with other, practicing methods. What do you think? We should roleplay. Ooh, that sounds like fun. I think it's best if you play as yourself, of course. But then, who should be Sans? Well, Sans is my brother, and although him and I are nothing alike, I think I know him well enough to do a good impression. Well, I want to pretend to be Sans. How hard can it be to sleep everywhere? Either of you can be Sans. I don't think I'd be the best choice. Hey, punk, who do you think should be Sans? Me, right? Ha 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 ha. You say you want Papyrus to roleplay as Sans? Yeah, of course, I, the great Papyrus, the brother of Sans the Lazy Bones, would be the perfect choice. Aw, lame, I could have totally done it. Worry not, Undyne. You and Alphys can still help. After all, what is a play without all of its players? Now, human, I must warn you, you may not recognize me as I am doing my Sans impression. I can be quite convincing. However, I assure you that it is me. Are you ready? Yeah. Damn. Oh my god. Human, this is the part where you greet me. Really? Want to either shout or say just through a stutter? Hello, Sans. It's nice you yelled at all your lungs. Your voice cracks in the process. Papyrus beams, posture matching your vibrato. Yes, that is exactly how you must greet him. There's no way he'd be able to ignore you. No one can stay sleeping if you yell at them. Although you did falter at the end, maybe you're too excited. After crashing into my brother, maybe that excitement started to translate into nerves. Don't worry, this can be easily fixed with practice. Therefore, I offer myself as a practice dummy for your affections. But, well, I guess that works. Papyrus is a skeleton too. You're just gonna be everyone's soulmate, aren't you, punk? Now, the human is practicing for Sans. Go on, human, don't be shy. Pretend I'm a taller, non-hoodie wearing version of Sans. Huh? Teeth? See, you're focusing on my teeth. Are you wondering how you're gonna kiss Sans, or are you just thinking about his smile? Lol. Sadly, he does not have hair you can run your fingers through, but that's okay, you can also touch foreheads together. I read that it's another way of showing affection. Legs are good for sitting, and for running. Into each other's arms! Yes, holding hands is a perfect display of affection, so long as you can coax his hands out of his pockets. He nods, giving an encouraging pat on the back. I think you will be just fine, human. Just show him how you feel. Whether romantic or platonic, be honest with your emotions. I think that alone will give him the signal to take the initiative. Also, if you don't want to kiss him, you don't have to. Just remember there are many ways to show you care. However, if you truly want to kiss him, don't let his lack of lips discourage you. Who's kissing who now? Sans! God damn it, Sans! I was busy looking for Pyrus's face! Who's kissing who now? Sans just stands there with his usual permagrin. The mental record scratch is almost audible. Oh, hello, Sans. What coincidental, what poor timing. No one's kissing anyone. We were just, we were just fighting with each other. But not like fighting. Obviously not that, because that's not allowed. Yeah, just some friendly sparring. For the record, I won. I just happen to be passing through. That's why I'm here. No reason in particular whatsoever. Anyway, we actually have to go now. I have some experiments in the lab I have to tend to. Yeah, and I gotta help Alphys with her nerd crap. And I'll go wherever they're going. Papyrus, Alphys, and Undyne hightail it out of it, leaving you alone with Sans. Oh my god, wow. Thanks. Thanks for that, guys. Huh, did I rattle their bones or something? You only rattle Papyrus's bones. Cause they look like they look like fish out of water. You might say I have a sneaking up thing down to a science. Oh my god, Sans! Heh, guess you didn't find my telescope, kiddo. Well, don't worry, where I'm taking you, we don't really need it. We're gonna need a shortcut to get there, though. Just follow me. Aw, he is adorable. I mean, what? I said nothing. You glance up at the rocks on the ceiling above. Then the ceiling's glow snaps into nothing. Uh, oh my god, I love it. I love the way it looks. When you blink again, you swear you're seeing stars. Am I concussed? Little pinpricks of light dance around you, brushing against your arms, your cheeks, your nose. The rocks above paint the ceiling in a million points of light. It's as if the night sky of the surface was lowered to the ground, underground. Far off in the distance are the stone buildings of New Home. You exhale as you take everything in. Heh, speechless? Yeah, I know. It rocks. Your head snaps in his direction and he chuckles. What, you got a better one? Yep, better and bolder than yours. Stick your tongue out at him. Sans shakes his skull. Gonna have to disagree with you, kid. I think it was a gem of a pun. Two of you harmonize in a ruckus melody of laughter. It builds and swells into your lost in its symphony. The vibrations tickle your soul, growing more tremulous with every laugh. His laughter and yours warm your heart with love. Eventually, the static chases after until it's the only thing that remains. Geez, kid, ask me before you tickle my funny bone like that. Sans wipes a non-existent tear from his socket, a warm smile on his face. Hope you're feeling a little more relaxed now. Sorry I ended up fleeing from you earlier. Your soul was pretty tense when I saw it. So much so, but your tension in my bones too. Anyway, I figured you could use somewhere peaceful to calm your nerves, and this place is perfect for that. It's also perfect for taking naps. Really? I should try it sometime. Hey now, don't steal my spot, kiddo. I'm more happy to share, though. Wait, did you say I'm more than happy to share? I'm more than happy to share, though. Yeah, I'm gonna steal his spot. There it is. Yeah! He looks up and the tilt of his skull gestures into the shimmering stones that blanket the cavern ceiling. For a moment you swear you can see the stars reflected in the darkness of his eye sockets. And then your gaze meets his eyelids in passing. You avert your gaze, opting to lose yourself in the sparkling above instead. A chuckle escapes him. Enjoying the view? These gemstones are the closest thing we have to stars. But it gets pretty repetitive after a while. Above ground, the stars are constantly in motion. They're always appearing in different places in the sky. But here, they're always in the same positions, never changing. And when you make wishes down here, they don't travel up to the sky. They echo over and over again until they're lost in the static. But that doesn't stop monsterkind from wishing. Everyone in the underground has made at least one wish in Waterfall. Tori, Pyrus, Undyne, Alphys, even me. It's true. Once upon a time I made a wish. I wished for my brother and I to live a happy life on the surface. Yeah, I know, if I reveal my wish it won't come true, right? But if it never actually comes true, then does it really matter if I tell someone? What if it's already come true but was taken away? That could have happened and I'd be none the wiser. Doesn't matter though, I gave up wishing. Pauses a moment to give a longing look beyond the ceiling. So many monsters wish to leave the underground, they wish for the barrier to break. But even if we make it to the surface, even if we find happiness, what if someone resets? Crap. Oh no. They both mean basically the same thing. Sort of. Sort of the same thing, but... Oh. One of them's more romantic than the other one. One of them is more romantic. That one's saying, promising I won't reset. This one's promising that I'll always find my way back to him. Uh... Hang on. Filters... Yeah, it's the exact same thing, basically. So you can see his soul just a little bit. Is that a promise, kiddo? But you hated promises, Sans. A breathy laugh falls from his smile. Not quite. Said I hate making promises, but I guess it's not fair to ask you if that was a promise. Not when I hate making promises myself. It's basically it basically like just makes the same thing happen. Okay. He looks to the ground for a moment before looking back at you. You feel like he's staring into your soul. You wonder if he believed you. Heh. Well, forget it. If you're wishing for something, you might as well go for it, right? He's still mesmerized by the twinkling lights, but his eyelights aren't looking towards the ceiling anymore. Instead, he's searching for the twinkling in your eyes, in your soul. Can't help but do the same. If there's one wish your heart and soul are set on chasing. Frick. Crud. Sans, why do you do this to me? Why? Do I go the way I want to go, or do I go the regular way? Notice in my playthrough, every nerve tingles, every spark resting on your fingertips bursts to life. I can go back again anyway, and just reset it. In that moment, your soul locks onto his, and you feel shock waves bolt through you, head to toe. You notice the gentle glow of his eyelights, the quiet curve of his smile, the lazy tilt of his head, the graceful slump of his shoulders, the twinkling gems above him to dim as a static quiets to a muffled shushing sound, setting the mood. Oh, he's blushing! I love it! Don't remember if that was one of them or not. Nope, not one of them. There's one more. You lean forward to take a chance, and your lips catch a smile and a tender kiss. The tingling sensation warms your heart with love. Hang on. 1 second. Yeah! Yeah! Just my quick action panel. Um. Ba-da-ba-ba. I can't believe there's like no one in here. How dare they? There's no one in my chat. Oh well. I'm sure people who are watching it on YouTube will be commenting on it. Hopefully. Are you gonna be? Is everyone on YouTube going to be commenting on my video, on my VOD? I don't know. It's been about 2 hours. The tingling sensation warms your heart with love. Press lightly, barely pushing into him. For a brief moment, it feels like he's leaning into you too. Oh my god, it's so cute! Shoot. It's cute. Damn it. Trying to see whether... No, not that. Please, where's the next one? I forgot where it is. You both pull away from each other, and the first thing you notice is the beat of his soul. It matches your nervous rhythm for a breath or two. Then it beats even faster. Didn't I just say that if you reveal your wish it won't come true? And the rest of the world comes crashing back. Jeez, I'm late to my next gig. Can't believe I let you distract me like that. Luckily for us, it shouldn't take too long to get there. Would you be surprised if I told you I had a shortcut? No. I'll get us there in no time. The lazy swing to his step, Sans shuffles away. You stay behind, trying to grasp a fleeting moment, looking at the gems one more time. You wonder if your wish joined the rest of the wish. If you wonder if your wish joined the rest of the wishes lost in the static. You coming, kiddo? You turn to follow after him, and the world slips out from under you as you plummet back into the unknown. When the world returns, it greeted with the sound of glasses clinking and the chatter of soft conversation. Sans nudges your side, tilting his head towards the tables. I'll meet up with you soon, kiddo. Why don't you go find us a seat for now, okay? There's something I need to take care of first. Hey, you're spacing out. Don't be nervous, I've got a surprise for you. Deciding to follow his suggestion, you scan the room for somewhere to settle. Hello, human! Over here! The voice of the Great Papyrus is unmistakable. He waves you over to his table, hand raised high, but you quickly realize he's not alone. But where's Tori? When you get there, a very familiar group of monsters is waiting for you. Undyne greets you with a headlock and noogie combo. Ha! We're totally crashing your table, punk! No way we're gonna miss your reaction. Alpha struggles to stay sitting. It seems she's sharing half a seat with Undyne. We're not blocking your view, right? Just let us know if we are. Papyrus grabs both of your hands. It's nice to see you watching my brother's performance. If his lazy puns are something you enjoy, you're even more perfect for him. Both Papyrus and Undyne finally let go of you as one more monster joins the table. My child. You feel a pair of soft, fuzzy arms embrace you. Yeah, there we go, there's everyone. With the warmest of smiles, Toriel sits at the table, joining your group. I'm so glad to see you've made friends so quickly. And I heard you're getting better acquainted with your potential soulmate too. Oh my god, you told her! I promise I didn't tell Crane. That was me. I helped. How is that? Oh my god. Hang on, I want to see what it says here. Can you really call this a restaurant? There it is. Then Sans needs one more. Come on. Table hushes immediately when the spotlight hits the stage at the front of the restaurant. A tall, lanky robot claims the light, the beams reflecting off the metal. Hello, darlings and gentle darlings. Sorry about the dreadful wait, but you know what they say. Anticipation can be just as delicious sometimes. After all, tonight we have someone you all know well. As much as I know you hate for me to leave the stage, I'm happy to introduce our very own hilarious comic, Sans. The audience erupts with claps and cheers. Yeah, and I can't be bothered doing his voice completely right because it's like, I don't like his voice anyways, and I still don't like the voice that I'm doing for him, so I'm just doing whatever. I'm doing something close to his voice, just not exactly his voice, because I really just hate his voice so much. And you can't stop smiling as none other than Sans the Skeleton takes center stage. Knock their socks off, Sansy. No, that's not right at all. That was like worse than what I usually do. Knock their socks off, Sansy. Nope. Knock this. I can't freaking say it. Knock their socks off, Sansy. I can't be bothered trying to fix my voice. The robot exits stage right, and Sans walks up to the microphone while he peers into the crowd. Hiya. And the audience greets him back in a chorus of Hiya, Sansy. Thanks for thanks for being here, everybody. You know, I thought about cancelling today. I'm so bone tired, but I think you'd have a bone to pick with me if I didn't make the night humorous. The crowd is a mixture of snickers and groans, but the atmosphere is a joyful one. Smiles on each monster's face, testimony to it. Yeah, don't worry, there's a ton more where that came from. One of the audience members shouts, "A skeleton? Nah, we're MTT, guys. So it's more of a metaton." And so it begins, the laughter of the audience drowns the remaining silence. My, a pun using my name? Oh, yes. Now, before I get into more jokes, there's a serious matter we have to address. Did you know today there was a kidnapping at Toriel School? A collection of gasps scatters through the crowd. But Sans chuckles into the microphone to calm the concern. But don't worry, everything's okay. Kid woke up. Audience breaks once again, the initial shock sparking to laughter, electrifying the room. Speaking of which, I started my day pretty late. Surprising, right? Well, anyone who knows me intimately knows that I'm great in bed. Sans turns to you with a wink. I can sleep for days. Everyone else doesn't seem to notice where he's looking, lost in their own sea of snortles. As he goes through his routine, you pick apart all the little things about him. His timing, his laid-back attitude, how he commands the audience with a mere shrug of his shoulders and a smirk. Oh, okay, this is different from the first one. You're lost in the laughter, lost in his puns, lost in the magic, lost in his magic. Believe it or not, sleeping isn't the reason I'm late. You can feel his highlights on you. Did you all know we have a human here tonight? All the focus zeroes in on you. Feels like every monster in the room is gawking. Can't escape. Hey, kiddo, mind coming up here for a moment? Sans' voice cuts through any nerves. Your current company, along with the rest of the audience, claps and clamors, edging you on. Undyne almost shoves you out of your seat. Go get him, punk! Correction, she shoves you out of your seat. You look up at the skeleton on stage as he raises a hand in your direction. Your soul thumps even more, ricocheting against your ribcage. It's almost like it wants to run to him. Sans flings his arm up, and you're gently lifted into the air by your own soul. For a flicker, gravity shifts to launch you up. When your feet touch the ground again, you find yourself on stage with Sans. Thanks for coming up here. Give him a hand, everyone. You can feel the thunderous applause from the audience. Your friends in front cheer the loudest, thrilled to see you up there. You freeze, but Sans grabs your hand and gives a little reassuring squeeze. Don't worry, you'll be fine. He speaks a little louder, including the room back in his conversation. You know, they say you have to have thick skin in comedy. Guess the human's already doing better than me, huh? You can feel the rumble of the audience's laughter, the stomping of the ground ignites the room. Fills you with determination. Tell Sans doesn't need skin, because he's already a bona fide comedian. The audience bursts into laughter, and you almost miss Sans stifling a chuckle. Almost. Oh, be careful with what you're about to start, kid. If you make one more pun, well, then you're really not gonna like what happens next. Smirk at Sans and let a single word roll off your tongue. Punderstood. And the crowd loses it. I can't believe it! Oh, this is punderful. Soulmate material. Get him, human! Despite all that, Sans doesn't even flinch. Okay. Scalacomic cracks his joints, rattling his bones afterwards to loosen himself up. It's hard to tell with my VTuber, but I cannot stop smiling at the moment. I can't stop. I just love it. I love this game. Love this one. I forgot how funny it is and how nice it is. A low chuckle rumbles up his sternum. Prepare to be punished, kid. He turns back to the audience. Have you guys ever been to Snowdon? It's a real chill place, right? Unless you fall over the bridge like the human did. So it happened and I lost my cool there for a moment. How about you, kiddo? You tell Sans falling off the bridge was scary, but you'll build another one and get over it. I'm just glad I didn't snowball into something worse. Time blurs as the banter continues. Neither of you surrender, taking the crowd down with you. Your words mingle with his, your jokes dancing a melodic tango. and the audience is nothing more than your accompaniment. Then, with one final quip from Sans, the crowd explodes into hysterical laughter. A lazy grin on his face, Sans watches the crowd fall apart at the mercy of the puns. And he finally decides to spare them. Thanks for coming, everyone. Have a sensational night. The floodgates are non-existent as laughter drowns the entire room. I swear you can hear Undine banging on the table. Sans pulls you towards the backstage. And the world is pulled out from under you. Oh, look at Papyrus. He's not even looking at us. How dare he? Everyone else is looking at us and he is just staring off at something else. When your surroundings snap back, you find yourself in front of your table. Smiles radiate from each of your friends' faces, regarding you in sounds of excitement. That was a great performance. You really did it to him. Consistent as always. Ah, nothing but humorous. Thanks everyone. Say we really tickled their funny bones. Shoot sounds a look which he reciprocates with a smirk. Papyrus clears his throat rather forcefully. Well, dear brother, we should all be going. And by me I mean everyone except you and the human. Yeah, we're all gonna go do something. Somewhere. That's not here. You guys stay and chat. Have fun, you two. I'll leave the light on for you at the house, my child. And Sans, thank you for looking after the human. The four of them scamper off, suppressing giggles, guffaws, and yes. Soon enough, their laughter fades, leaving the ambience of idle chatter and the clink of silverware. Sans pulls out a chair for you and ushers you to take a seat. Oh my god, he's such a gentleman. He's such a gentleman. I mean, like, I'm just gonna pull out a chair for you. Then he makes his way over to the other side, sitting across from you. Stare at the tablecloth and a candle that adorns the table. The candle emits a peaceful glow, dimming the rest of the world until it's just you and Sans. Just you and Sans. So, what do you think of the underground? It's pretty great, isn't it? The monsters down here, the love they possess, really makes this place feel like home. You can see it in the way they act. They really do care. Come here often? What's that face for? It was rhetorical. I mean, we both know the answer to that, don't we? Heh. I think you've already heard everything I just said. And everything I was about to say, right? So let's just get to the point. You really care about everyone, and they all care about you. I think that's sweet. But it seems you're pretty fond of one monster in particular, aren't you? When you said what you said in Snowden, when you looked at me the way you did, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure how to take it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god, okay. Okay. But then you kissed me in Snowden in Waterfall in Snowden no. But then you kissed me in Waterfall. Suffice to say, I kinda have a good idea now. You can't even look him in the eye. Of course. Of course you'd pick that up. Your fingers tingle and your knee bounces up and down without your command. There's a lump in your throat but you can't keep down. You wonder if it's your soul trying to flee. Sans leans back, his eyelights never leaving you. But whether those eyelights are regarding you with curiosity or pity or disdain, you don't know. You don't want to know. Oh god, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I don't know why I am so nervous and anxious. I've played this before and it doesn't turn out bad. But I don't know, it's just nerves at the moment. I'm just like, okay. Like, everything, I don't know, right? I am just getting way too invested in this. Hope you're not just playing with me, kiddo. Just to reset it afterwards and act like nothing happened. Your breathing grows shallower as he lets out a breathy chuckle. Our time together, it was nice and all. But if all of this can be erased and forgotten, then there's no point, is there? His sad smile lingers on his face as he watches you for a moment. You feel him searching your soul again. What he's searching for? You have no idea. For whatever it is, it seems he didn't find it. Sans finally looks away from you. Sorry, kiddo. The ticking of time slows down to an hour-long second. Sans stands up. He doesn't move away. Doesn't speak. You wonder what he's thinking about. But you can't get his eyes to meet your gaze. He slips his hands into his pocket and gives you one last smile. Same smile he wore when he first met you. Same smile he wore when he last left you. Take care of yourself, kid. Someone really cares about you. Sans! Oh. Flowery, I swear to God, I'm gonna tear you petal from petal. I'm gonna grind you up into dust and use your dust to make my golden flower tea. Okay? I don't care if you're Azriel, a prince of the underground. I'm gonna make you as dead as your father. And he walks away from you. Again, the world seems to start back up. But you remain stuck in place, head down. It's like reliving a bad memory. Everything is hazy. For a moment you feel a presence looking back at you, lingering. But that too quickly fades. And it's just you. Still just you. Oh god. You wish Flurry would come to mock you already so this could be over. You wish your friends would return to cheer you up. You wish Sans would come back. But nobody came. You decide it's time to go back to the new home and call it a night. The towers and buildings of New Home stand tall above you, keeping you company during your walk, and yet it still feels so lonely. It's supposedly night, but nothing above you signifies that it is. No sky, no moon, no stars. You stop walking to stare out into the horizon, the direction of where a waterfall would be. Funny how you're standing on the other side of where you and Sans were looking before. But only one of you is here. The starry rocks of waterfall, once so bright and non-existent here in New Home. How many wishes were made on those rocks? What hopes and dreams do they hold? You wonder what happened to your wish. Feels so out of reach now. If you want to shake it off, you turn away from the view to continue to Toriel's house. From there, you can rest and decide what you want to do. Oh my god, I feel so sad. I know how it plays out, but I'm still so sad. Sans has left me again. No. Flowey, I swear, he's gonna come out here. I remember this scene. I don't know. I don't know why I remember that it's here, but I do. From there, you can rest and decide what you want to do. There he is, but you don't get more than two steps. A familiar flower sprouts from the ground in front of you. Howdy, did you miss me? Hehehe. Hang on, I'm saving. Ugh, did you miss me? It's called. Hehehe. Don't worry, I didn't forget about you. I was just waiting to take advantage of this opportunity. Oh, screw you, Flowey! Massive, thick, thorn-covered vines emerge from the ground. Sickening crack reverberates through the air. The vines reveal their tangled prisoner. Eye sockets pitch black. Slumped over is none other than Sans the skeleton. I never thought I'd get past smiley trash bags, the fences. It's caused me my fair share of resets. But golly, this was easier than I thought. Especially after what you did to him. I didn't do anything to him! I just freaking kissed him and he was scared of his emotions. What am I supposed to do? And just so you know, this is all your fault. Oh, don't look so surprised. Did you know it was actually you that lowered his defenses? Obviously. Just by your affection and your love and how vulnerable you made your soul to him. He may not have shown his soul to you, but seeing you wear your soul on your sleeve dropped his defenses to zero. But that became a small window of opportunity for me. And, well, you see where we are now. Flowey swings his vines around, dangling Sans in front of you. Don't even sense the faintest signs of struggling. What do you want? Are you admitting defeat? After you've gotten this far? Or is your soul aching that much for him that you would do anything? Well, lucky for you, I'm a nice enough best friend. I'll make you a deal. I'll let you have your happily ever after. You just have to let me finish what I started at the very beginning. I just want the satisfaction of killing you once. Give me that and you'll get to come back and be with your precious Sans forever. How about it? There's no way you can accept a deal like that. You push your determination a little further and your voice rings free past your initial shock. Yes, cry out to him. But he's too weak now. You jump on top of the vine, climbing with all your might. Hey, get off! He shakes you and you almost fall. But you grab on tight, not caring if his thorns are pricking you. You call out Sans' name again, and then you feel it. Movement. Kiddo? It's not much, but that flicker is enough to ignite a blaze in your soul. Once again, you call out Sans' name. He feebly shrugs against the vines just to look at you. Hey, guess this guy isn't gonna leave us alone anytime soon. You woke him up? How? I can't believe this. I can't believe that you think you can save him. Oh, screw you. Oh no, it's gone. Oh, screw you, Flowey. Okay. I just have to remember whether I reset or continue. But I just have to wait for it to load again. Is it loading is the question. I don't even know if it is loading. I'm hoping it is. Open. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Howdy. I'm Flowery, Flowery the Flower. Golly, you look so confused, wondering where everything is. Well, to put it simply, hang on. Screen capture settings. There we go. Just so that if I change tabs, it doesn't accidentally go to that tab. Well, to put it simply, I absorbed your soul. Everything you are, your entire being, all of that is lost inside of me now. Your soul is mine. So now, all that's left for you to do is live in this dark void within me. While you're here, I'll do whatever I want in this world. Oh, but don't look so scared. You're not the only soul I absorbed. Didn't I say you'd be with your precious smiley trash bag? Sans! Presence materializes in front of you. Feels like Sans, but he's barely there. It's practically a shell of him. His soul is but a wispy thread. Oh god. He's lost. Take a deep breath and shout his name. Sans. He doesn't move an inch. You keep trying to reach him. You try again and 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 again. You want to get the Sans you know back. All you can think about is closing the distance between you and this endless void. Just give up. I did. You almost don't recognize his voice. It's hollow, devoid of the laid-back, lazy bones attitude you've grown to love. A lost soul. Your entire being plummets, and a long bone scrapes you. You hiss through gritted teeth as pain sears your vulnerable soul. The lost soul summons another bone attack. And this time you sidestep as the onslaught of bones whizzes by. You continue summoning bone attack patterns. You keep dodging. But you can't keep dodging forever. You can feel your own pulse speed up, desperately trying to find his. Within the ebb and flow, you feel something faint. It's a faded feeling, but it's there. The tiniest drop of hope. Soon it occurs to you, his attacks aren't for causing harm, they're for protecting himself. He's scared of getting hurt. That glimmer of hope somewhere inside his soul, you felt it. It was there. It fills you with determination. There has to be a way to reach out to him. Those moments you shared with him warm your heart with love. Maybe there is a way to turn this encounter around. What if you weren't the only one? What if those moments warmed his heart too? You reach out your hand to tell the lost soul your name. You ask him if he knows how to greet a new pal. The lost soul snickers knowingly. He seems to have some recollection of this. Grillbees. You tell the lost soul you're hungry for fries. He wants to offer you ketchup as if it's second nature to do so. Pun. You tell the lost soul a bad pun about skeletons. The lost soul laughs even if he's heard it already. The thought of engaging you in a pun battle crosses his mind. Nah. Tell the lost soul you'd like to take a nap. For some reason he wants to share one of his napping hideaways with you. Tell the lost soul you'll try not to fall off any more bridges. For some reason he wants to make sure he's there to save you in case you do anyway. Ah, he's adorable. You tell the lost soul you should go to Waterfall to see the sparkling rocks. He doesn't know why, but for some reason he really wants to show you his telescope. The lost soul hesitates, slowing his attacks, and your soul shines with love. You tell the lost soul that you'll find him no matter the timeline. He doesn't know why, but the words fill him with hope. You tell the lost soul you really care about everyone and you're glad you met them. He nods as if he knows this to be true. The lost soul halts his attacks. For a split second, you feel his soul synchronize with yours. That's all you need. You tell the lost soul you think is your soulmate. He doesn't know why, but for some reason he was hoping that he was yours. A warmth resonated from his soul. His memories are flooding back to him. Sans is back! Yeah! To everyone, we got Sans back. Kiddo, getting my soul absorbed wasn't what I had planned for today. What do you say we get out of here? Sans looks to you, a new fire in his eyelights. And with a flick of his wrist, he exposes his soul to you. You second a breath, backing away as if simply breathing would shatter it. Bringing your hand to your chest, you expose your soul in return. The two souls float together, swirling and twirling about each other in a graceful dance. They tug at the strings that tie them to the depths of Flowey's emptiness. What are you doing? How do you have control of your souls? This is supposed to be my world! Flowey launches his bullets at you, but you don't even flinch. Sand summons a burn to shield you from them. No, you can't win! Another barrage of bullets, this time towards Sans. Your soul crashes into his, pushing you both out of the bullet's path. In a symphony of energy, your souls dip and dive, streaking across the darkness in a flash of light. They radiate all the energy they have in order to free themselves. With each tug, the connection frays more and more, until the invisible thread holding your soul snaps. No! No! You feel Flower's nothingness crumbling. The very fabric of the void tears apart, and you can feel yourself ripping away from this plane of existence. You turn to Sans, he's breathing hard, but he's still wearing that unwavering smile. Well, looks like I don't have much time left. Sans grunts and curls in on himself. Feel his soul being pried away from you, as if to emphasize his statement. The invisible rift rips even more, and you can feel it ripple through every inch of you. You embrace him, holding the both of you together, your knuckles sore from clenching your fists so tight. You can't bear the thought of losing your soulmate. Sans strokes the back of your head, calming your thoughts. Hey, it's gonna be alright. You're gonna be just fine. You're pretty determined after all. No, you'll persist. You squeeze him tighter, but the rate of his body has already diminished. You said that you would find me again, right? Even if things were reset. He leans it into your ear and speaks softly. Whisper, whisper. I'm counting on you to go back and tell me exactly what I told you, kiddo. Don't worry, you'll know when. I trust you. He inhales sharply and gives you one more chuckle. Be seeing you, okay? You call out his name. Well. Huh? Why? Why did you do this, computer? Okay. Computer's like, I don't want you running it. Let's skip the greetings, shall we? I gotta hand it to you, I didn't think you'd be able to break through to him. Guess you really made an impression on that trash bag of bones. Oh, don't worry, I won't try to absorb your souls again. Now that I know your souls are capable of rebelling against me, there's no need to try that again. I even gave you a save file to go back to. What are best friends for? So feel free to continue to your happily ever after. Maybe I just have to be a little more patient. You gotta be bored at some point, right? Okay. But if all of this can be erased and forgotten, then there's no point, is there? The scene unfolds and it's also familiar. Your single sentence summarizes his doubts, his fears. Those doubts and fears linger on his smile, tainting it. Same as before. This time, however, you pay closer attention as he is watching and waiting. Buried underneath the haze is something you recognize instantly. Hope. The scene plays in your mind. Flowers' endless emptiness swallowing you, your soul painting the emptiness with your emotions for Sand to see. Sans bearing his soul to you, and when the memory fades, Sans whispered words still remain. Those words bubble up to rest on the tip of your tongue. The skeleton's sad smile morphs into cautious curiosity. You okay there, kiddo? You're thinking really hard about something. I have something to tell you. You have something to tell me? What's up? It's a secret code word. A code word? Can you speak a little louder? I am the ultimate fart lord. The doubts and fears are thoroughly wiped off his face. Soon that's replaced with giggles. Those giggles transpose into chuckles. Those chuckles crescendo into laughter. Sans pure, sustained, and unsuppressed hope acts as the melody. Oh jeez, kid, I can't. Oh my god. He manages to quell his laughter enough to finally speak. Did you just say I'm the ultimate fart lord? Wow, that's really childish. Why would you think that's a secret code word? Whoever told you that is a dirty liar. It's not my secret code word. That's my super secret megalo secret code word. His face. I love his face. I love that face. I love that face. I love that face. It's so funny. Goes like that and then it's like that's my super secret megalo secret code word. Did he just prank you for space and time? Same old sans skeleton. In all seriousness, kiddo, that super secret megalo secret code word is something only I know, and I only give it for one specific scenario. So when someone tells it to me, I'll know they're a time traveler. A time traveler that used their powers to save me. Heh. For all the things you could have done, out of all the paths you could have picked, you picked this one again. The path where you made friends with everyone. The path where you said those meaningful things. The path where you kissed me. The two of you are yanked out of your little world when... Hang on. Oh, that's adorable. I love that blush. It's adorable. It is adorable. Love it. I love that adorable little blush. Two of you are yanked out of your little world when a certain robot takes the stage. Hello, darlings and gentle darlings. I hope your night has been absolutely beautiful. You know what time it is. It's time for the Metaton Late Night Lounge Hour. With yours truly. Me, of course. All of the monsters turn their attention over to the flashy robot on stage. Sans, however, turns his attention back to you. As much as I love over stuffy restaurants and their overly dramatic performances, maybe we should continue this conversation somewhere quieter. Luckily, I know just a place. Sans stands up and you follow suit, moving the stand by his side. He offers you his hand, which you gently take. Don't let go. Your souls fall together, plummeting into the unknown. But even in the unknown, you can still feel your soul beating in time with his. Oh my god, it's adorable. When the world comes back again, a golden light floods your senses. The Judgment Hall, no! I don't want to be in the Judgment Hall! A bell chimes, announcing your arrival. In front of you is a corridor, majestic and lustrous, lined with stained glass windows and stone pillars. No, I didn't kill Sand. I didn't kill anyone. Nope. There's two doorways, one on either end of the corridor. Light filters through the glass windows, bathing the floor in golden rays. You hold your hand out, allowing it to cascade over your skin. You can see little particles of dust dancing within the rays. You're lost in how resplendent everything is. It's breathtaking, isn't it? Sans steals your attention, walking over to the midpoint of the corridor. The rays dance across his skull, his hoodie, painting him in light. Ah, he's so pretty like that. The moment he stands there and faces you, your soul stills and your breath catches in your throat. This is the last corridor. The in-between that connects Toriel's house and the throne room. It's also the most important station I watch over. Normally it's my job to stop and judge those that pass through here. But I already know the kind of person you are. And I know how you feel about me. See it in your actions. Oh no, I've been too obvious. No witnesses. I feel it from your soul. You could have done anything. You could have hurt anyone. But you decided to come back to this timeline. Instead of choosing love, you chose love. That tells me all I need to know about you. You're amazing, kiddo. Heh. Guess I'm avoiding the obvious topic. The topic of soulmates. Sigh runs through his bones, his shoulders rising and falling. Up until now, I thought I was doing a good job of dodging the subject. Dodging is, kind of my specialty. His words trail off, but you give him an encouraging nod and a warm smile. You know, when I first saw you in the ruins, something in my soul leapt out for you. Weird, right? How can souls I've never met before feel like they have, even though it's technically the first time I've met you? Feel like I've known you for much longer. Feels like we've bonded deeper than just this timeline. But then I saw your soul. I felt your kindness, and I couldn't deny what I was feeling anymore. I felt the bond of a soulmate. Then you started interacting with everyone. Sometimes you acted like you've seen this all before. Needless to say, that worried me. How do I know this isn't the 6th, 7th, 8th time I've met you? It would confirm what I've studied about the timelines. It would confirm the idea of resets and losing everything that was gained. Losing everyone that was gained. I worried I would gain love just to lose it. But here you are. The kindness you've shown my brother and everyone else. The affection you've given me. This sense of deja vu. This gravitational pull towards you. Heh, monsters are weird. Barely know you, but it feels like deep in my soul, I really... His words die on his teeth before they can leave him. Takes a moment to gather himself before continuing. Look, I won't ask you to make any promises. Not when I hate making promises myself. So if this is all going to be reset for whatever reason, I hope you'll still want me to be your soulmate. Oh my god! The moment of truth. He likes me. Yeah! Love it. Yeah! Like I want you to be mine. Oh my god! Yeah! Look at his face! Hang on. True love! Yeah! I got a true love ending! Hang on. No! Okay. You can feel both his soul and yours beating as one. They're both burning with the same desire. He slowly shuffles his way over to you until he's close enough that you can feel his soul shaking. Then he places a hand on your cheek, his mitten dragging across your skin, his ever-present lazy permagrin. He's beaming ever brighter than the rays of the... I can't talk! I'm too excited and flustered I can't talk. He's beaming brighter than the rays of light cascading over him. And then, after forever and a moment, he presses that dear lazy permagrin against your lips. Yeah! You can only feel his teeth and the corners of his grin curled upwards. After all, he doesn't have any lips himself. His smile caresses your lips in feather-like strokes that paint his affection. It's slow and soft and sweet, tickling with a quiet vibration, but it dissipates as Sans pulls away. Oh my god, yeah! We got it! 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 Yeah! We get the last one! And he looks as hot as ever. Lips slightly parted, you almost can't find the breath that was stolen from you. His eyelids watch you, observing your expression. His gaze doesn't leave you for a second, fearing you'll disappear right in front of him. Tears stream down his face, a cascade of his emotions. You place your hand on his cheek to reassure him that you're right here, right now. Okay, now let's not kill him. No, I'm just joking. I'm not gonna kill him. Don't think I'm gonna kill him. I'm not killing him. He's too precious to kill. And you gently wipe away all of his tears. He returns the favor, his thumb rubbing tender strokes along your cheek. Neither of you want the moment to end. We're not kissing at the moment, bro. What are you talking about? What do you mean kiss him harder? We're not kissing, we're just standing there. We're right next to each other. We're right in front of each other, but we're not kissing. I don't know. I want to enjoy his company. I also want to kiss him. I don't know. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I don't know. Shoot, I'm gonna do this. What are kissing him more crosses your mind, but before you can lean in, you feel your very soul flicker. Sans shifts gravity pull you back into him. Smile crashes into yours, firmly and fiercely. You throw your arms around each other, daring the resets to try and tear you apart. Smell of a blissful, snowy day and gentle, distant rain completely consumes your senses. Oh my god, I love it! You drown in the fabric of his hoodie. Of course there's hints of ketchup too. How like him. You pull him even closer until the gap between your souls is no more, as if to lock this moment into your memory. Between kisses, your sighs and his echo throughout the corridor, it's all so dreamlike. In this moment, it's just you and Sans. The warmth of your love, the beating of your hearts, the humming of your souls. Eventually, you pull away from each other, and all you can do is gaze into each other's eyes while your hearts race to catch up with you both. Wow. Single sentiment echoes through the corridor. You can't help but echo his sentiment. He chuckles. Guess we should call it a night for now. Don't worry, we'll be seeing each other. Wait, what does it say? Love you. The delicate whisper skips across his grin as he presses it to your lips one more time. Take care of yourself, Charlotte, because I really care about you. Oh my god, he doesn't say someone cares about you, he says I really care about you. Oh my god, I love him. I mean, what? Oh, Sans, you shortcut around, dare you? The breath you were looking for finally escapes you in a long drawn-out exhale. It rushes out of your lungs and through the corridor as if to chase away any remaining doubts. And though he's not here right now, you can still feel his smile on your lips. You can still feel his love in your soul, the very culmination of your being. Sans warms your heart with love. What a day to be a Sans simp or a Sans fangirl, either one. Oh my god, I love it. Sans! Good thing I shortcutted when I did. One more pun and we would have broken my bro's funny bone. Hmm? You had some really humorous ones too, so I'd say it was a joint effort. You know, I still can't believe it's been a month since you've been here. Oh! Okay, it's after it. I don't remember this part actually. It was nice of Tori to throw you a month anniversary party at New Home. And it was fun hanging out with everyone. But I'll be honest, I'm beat. So, since we're at Waterfall, and in one of my favorite napping spots, we might as well sleep. Look, sleeping bags and pillows we brought are still here. Oh yeah, there we go, nice and comfy. Come lie down next to me, kiddo. Don't ever tell me twice. There you go. Isn't this the best? Sleeping under the stars, full of wishes, hopes, and dreams. That's romantic, right? Don't tell me if you make a wish or it won't come true. What's that? You want me to make a wish too? Okay. I wish we were soulmates. Ah, that means we're not soulmates anymore. What's that look for? I'm not risking anything by telling you. Hasn't it already come true? Ah, his, oh my god, I love him! I love it, I love it, I love it. What a day to be a sand simp. Hey, good night, kid. Ah, oh my god. Sans rolls over and presses a smile to your forehead. Then he falls asleep. Ah. You decide to look beyond the ceiling stars before you fall asleep too. I want to cry, it's the end. Hello? That it? Well then. This is going to be where we finish up then. Let me see if we have anyone to raid. I didn't even notice we had an extra follower until I saw on my Twitch. Wow. I was like, wait, we got 20? Yeah, that was something I didn't actually know. Okay. Interesting. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Got 2 followers from one stream. This stream didn't even go on for that long. It went on for, what, 2-3 hours? Oh, but that's such a happy ending. Okay, so... next stream... we're going to be playing Pokemon, I'm assuming. Unless, like, I don't know, something else happens or something, I don't know. But I'm assuming we're gonna be playing Pokemon. So yeah. So don't forget to Leave a follow if you enjoy this content. And if you are watching this from YouTube, subscribe, leave a like, and maybe comment on what you like about it. Like if it's uh, playing with puzzles and almost dying with Papyrus, or if it's falling in love with Sans, or if it's helping Undyne and Alphys with the confidence stuff. Uh, yeah, just leave a comment. And yeah, so thank you all for dropping by. I'll see you guys in the next stream, which hopefully won't be too long from now.